Guys, it's Gabby with Bright Valley Marketing. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about what our most successful PR campaigns have in common. So I basically went ahead and I asked ChatGPT to analyze a few of our most successful campaign ideas that we've run for our personal sites and for our client sites that have resulted in a collective 596 do follow backlinks with an average DR of 73, which I would think is quite high, from sites like mercurynews.com, fox8.com, and many more. So here are 11 factors with actionable tips to help you maximize your success. So, and I printed this out because way too much for me to remember, and I don't really do scripted videos. So, so the number one thing that ChatGPT came up with after we plugged in all of the campaign ideas that have been very, very successful for us is make sure your PR campaign takes a data-driven approach. So leverage data gathered through survey polls or rankings to give your campaign credibility and authenticity. Here's an actionable tip. So use online survey platforms to collect data and feedback, or leverage existing data available publicly. Online survey platforms such as Pollfish. Number two, establish an emotional connection. So in your brainstorming phase during your PR campaign process, create concepts that invoke emotions such as shock, wonder, amazement, and intrigue. Make sure you engage your audience by creating campaign ideas centered around shared experiences, common interests, or challenges. Here's another actionable tip. Craft ideas and campaign narratives that will elicit strong emotional responses, which will make your PR campaign stand out and more memorable and impactful. Number three, expert commentary. So leverage the power of expert insights to provide a fresh perspective on recent news or occurrences. If there's something going on in your industry that just made news, make sure you hop on that bandwagon and share your perspective with the journalists that have covered that specific story that's interesting to you. And then they might actually feature your expert opinion as well in their article. And as a result, you're going to get a backlink. And usually it's a pretty high DR backlink. Also, one of the actionable tips I wanted to share with you guys is when you're reaching out to these journalists, in your press release, make sure you include quotes or commentary that the journalists can actually pull from and include directly in their articles. Make their lives easier. Number four, make sure your PR campaigns have cultural relevance. Are your campaign ideas culturally significant? Are they relevant to today's culture? So stay up to date, with all the trends in your industry, pertaining to your niche, and keep your content fresh and relevant. That should be something that you think about. Does my campaign idea have any sort of cultural significance? Is there a trend? Is there something happening right now that relates to my campaign idea? Number five, engage dialogue. So foster healthy discussions and engagement by tackling contentious issues or debates in your PR campaigns. Don't be afraid to take a strong stance on a particular issue and communicate your position in the press release. Okay, so this strategy not only engages your audience, but also provides journalists with a clear point of view to report on. So don't be wishy-washy. If you believe strongly in one thing, make sure you make that very explicit in your PR campaign. Number six, promotion of discovery and adventure. So inspire curiosity and exploration in your campaign, focusing on undiscovered places or lesser known facts. The campaigns that do really well for us are ones that focus on hidden, unique, undiscovered, alternative places. So actionable tips: share unique or lesser known facts or locations related to your industry or product. Moving along to number seven, highlighting unique topics. So stand out by focusing on less mainstream or overlooked subjects, offering a fresh perspective. Here's your actionable tip for this one. Dive into niche communities or use unique hashtags on social media to identify underrepresented topics. Reddit is a really good place to find this. Number eight, interactive and visual elements. So one of the things that we do for our PR campaigns is we create linkable assets for our clients. So usually those are like interactive maps, beautiful infographics, whatever helps illustrate the data in a nice visual format. Journalists love it. So they oftentimes will embed our infographic in their stories. And that actually leads to another backlink. So you get like multiple backlinks because they'll usually link to your homepage and the infographic page. Number nine, promote diversity and inclusion in your PR campaign, showcasing the diverse voices and different cultural perspectives. Actionable tips: share stories or experiences from various cultural backgrounds or perspectives. Diversity is a big thing. Again, that kind of goes back to the uniqueness, showcasing a unique perspective that takes into consideration a multitude of different perspectives. Storytelling is number 10. Captivate your audience with compelling and relatable stories. Actionable tip: Include compelling quotes and perspectives in your press release that journalists can easily pull from to enrich their stories. And this is kind of similar to another tip we already talked about. But number 11, practical advice and solutions. Be helpful by offering practical advice or alternatives. Don't just identify a problem, provide a solution. Actionable tip: include practical advice in your press release, in your campaign, solutions or alternatives directly into your press release. Make it easy for journalists to relay your insights and solutions to their readers. And lastly, clocking in at number 12, global and local perspectives. Balance global and local viewpoints, demonstrating how they intersect and impact each other. Actionable tip: showcase how your product or service fits into the global context and its local implications. And remember, a successful PR campaign resonates with its audience on an emotional level, is relevant, encourages dialogue, and offers value. There you have it, 12 elements of a successful PR campaign. So that's about it. ChatGPT kind of figured it out, and that was actually pretty fascinating to see, because oftentimes when we run PR campaigns, we're just like, we know that this is going to work, but ChatGPT actually pulled, all of the campaign ideas and analyzed all the different elements that made those PR campaigns successful. So hopefully this gives you guys some actionable insights to work with if you are considering your own PR campaign. And if you want a done-for-you solution, you can always reach out to us, brightvalleymarketing.com, Gabby, Gabby, at brightvalleymarketing.com. I am the managing director, and we hope we can work with you. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.